Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. I have been out of town at the beginning of this week due to a funeral unexpectedly that I had to attend. So I'm sorry for missing everyone earlier this week, but came back and we've had a very busy week. We're seeing a lot of activities. On some of our listings are seeing a lot of activity. We are seeing an increase in offers on listings, and they're definitely the ones that are priced the best and in the best condition. It's just still driving our market so much. But something that came up from one of our buyers that recently that wrote an offer was, looking at the price that the person paid for the house or how long they've owned it, and assuming that they owe either nothing on the house because they've owned it for maybe 50 years, or assuming that because they paid, so much less for it, that their mortgage is so much less and they have more room to negotiate. There are so many people that took out home equity loans and lines of credit and different things, especially around 2005 and 2006, but just in general, a lot of times people will do this, and so you cannot look at the length of time someone has owned a house or the price that they paid for it to gauge how much they can negotiate from their list price, because it is a very, it's not necessarily true at all to what they actually owe due to people taking out these lines of credits and things in home equity lines. So if you're making an offer on a property, do not get caught up in the fact that this property versus this one, if you're looking at deciding between two and you think that you should choose property number one because they can negotiate more on their price because they've owned it for 50 years when the people have only owned property two for 2 years. You cannot assume that at all. All mortgages are different, all financing is different, and there are a lot of home equity lines out there. So the person on property one that owned it 40 years longer than property two may owe more. They may have less room to negotiate. So that is not something you should look at when considering properties. It is not something you should look at as a negotiating tool. So something to think about if you're in the market to purchase a home or you're out there looking at property. If you have any questions or comments or you disagree, as always, feel free to email me at jessicaedwards@seacoastrealty.com, and of course you can always check us out at www.thecarolinasfinest.com. I hope everyone has a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Thanks so much, and I will talk to you soon.